Hello and welcome to another MCO update on Render. Yeah, we are here on the larger time frame. If you appreciate the content, the daily analysis, make sure you subscribe. Also, leave a thumbs up. That would be highly appreciated. So we want to take a look at the larger time frame, then the shorter time frame. This video actually comes from a request from Discord. You guys can vote, obviously, for coins on Discord for me to cover. A lot of the content here is community driven, and 9% voted for Render. So I'm going to check this out now for you guys, and we'll already published an analysis on Discord, but we'll take you guys through here on YouTube now as well. So the idea is currently that the market has a chance for another rally. The thing is, this pattern, the overall pattern, reminds me of the pattern that we see on the FET chart, Fetch AI. Okay, so it's very similar. Also from the 2022 lows, we had a rally on the FET chart and a deep pullback into the April lows. Render reached a 50% retracement. Not quite, but we're kind of in that area where ideally a wave 4 would form a low. So that's a 5-wave pattern we're looking for. We already have 3 waves up. The wave 4 might have bottomed, and then so the thesis is a 5th wave to the upside could form next. The 5th wave should be an ABC structure, and we're likely currently working through the A wave. Now, if you're wondering why is the wave 5 an ABC structure, that just has to do with the subwave structures. I mean, I think it's clear that the wave 1 is a 3-wave move, and also it's clear that the wave 3 is a 3-wave move, right? So the wave 5 should also be a 3-wave move. That's how I view this. From a structural point of view, support levels are between $1.49 and $3.48, and we're exactly in that area from where a 5th wave to the upside could start. Any rally above the green line at 550 could suggest that we are starting the move towards $17.40 plus. There is more resistance along the way, especially here that level around $11.90. Now let's also take a look at the short-term chart for Render, because here we get some directional clarity, hopefully, in the short term, or maybe not. I mean, what you see here, and I will just tidy that up a bit. We don't need all of these patterns. But what we see here is that the chart has not broken above any of our signal lines. I mean, it is the case that we have a reaction to Fibonacci support, and this support zone was discussed in the last 2 member live streams in detail. Yeah, we talked about the chart in much detail. Here, micro support. By the way, some other charts look very similar that I covered, Casper or Injective. Because what we have on all these charts is a 5-wave move up from the April low. That's promising. A pullback, some of them quite deep. That's not so great. Then another rally. That's good, but only 3 waves on many of these charts, so that's not so great. A 3-wave move down, forming a higher low and a reaction to a support. That's good again, but we haven't got a breakout, so we're just forming higher lows, lower highs. So I cannot rule out that maybe even some kind of a B-wave triangle is unfolding right now here. That is something we have to consider, right? So we can add even trend lines here. But yeah, no, this setup was already discussed in the last few live streams. For those of you who don't know, these run every Sunday at 5 p.m. UTC. So yeah, you see we are currently caught between these trend lines there. That's basically the next resistance level, right? The trend line is currently coming in around $4.14. And I mean, is it possible that we started wave 3? Yeah, that's possible. Is it high confidence? Not yet without a breakout, right? So we need some kind of a breakout signal first. Let me shift those targets here to the right. And then I will take you through what the next resistances are. I already talked about the trend line as resistance, but please note that the 3rd wave should obviously then also unfold as an A, B, C structure. So, right, this is kind of what we are tracking next. A, B, C. So it is possible that we are now working on the B wave. I mean, I'm going to give you another micro support area here for those who are tracking this really on the smaller time frame, on the smallest. So there is micro support here between $3.78 and $3.42. What that means, translated, is that I can see this wave 2 might have bottomed as long as we're holding $3.42. Breaking below it, and the larger wave 2 is still unfolding. So, I mean, this setup has played out so far. It's not a massive rally, but from when the price hit that golden ratio level, the price has already bounced and moved up 30%. It doesn't look much, 28%. Doesn't look much, but it was quite a decent move up. But yeah, I get it. It's not the breakout that a lot of people want, and I'd like to see as well. But September is usually a rather quiet month. But the pattern still holds some potential here. That's the update on Render. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Yeah, and if you're interested in additional updates, make sure to check out our membership. Also, feel free to join us on X for additional updates, chart updates, news, and much more. The link is in the description and in the comment section. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.